linked up Abdi to Mr. Richard Mogire, who is the CEO of Enna Coaches, which is amongst the leading brands of buses plying routes across Kenya. Enna Coach boasts of over 35 buses in their fleet that do ply to more than 15 destinations across the country, transporting an average of 3,000 Kenyans daily. Oh, alafu inamekina kwako hizi. Richard.
Yes.
Tumekuja kwako.
Karibu sana.
Wakulima.
Yeah, karibu.
How are you doing?
Good. How are you, sir?
Yeah.
Yes.
So here's Abdi, I was telling you about.
Yeah, Abdi.
He wants to get into or rather he's in the transport industry.
Yes.
Anafanya kahaya sahi. He wants actually to be as big as Enna Coaches.
Oh, Abdi.
Yes.
It's possible. My name is Richard.
Okay, I'm Abdi.
Yeah.
It's nice to meet you.
Yes. I'm the CEO to Enna Coach.
Okay.
Karibu sana. Every dream is valid.
It's bad. So I want to now you guys to have a conversation.
Yeah.
So I'll leave you guys to go have a conversation and then I'll check on you guys later.
Abdi, maybe we can walk around as we have
So,
a conversation.
I'll see you guys later.
Yeah, it's okay.
So Richard, thanks very much for creating some time for this meeting. You know, I've been seeing Enna Coaches and I mean, it's an establishment. And how do you do this? Are you by yourself?
Yes, I can say that Enna Coach is just a brand.
It's a brand,
it's trading brand.
Yeah.
The company is Enna Investments Limited.
Yes.
It's a company of few directors,
Yes.
2 directors actually.
Yeah.
So these are the people who are buying the Enna Coach.
Okay.
Yeah.
How did your journey begin? Where did you start from? Was it one bus? Was it one matatu? How?
If I can tell you a small story about our director,
Yeah.
we started with a one Mitsubishi pickup.
Okay.
The Face Me. You remember the Face Me?
Yeah, I think I've sat on
The
those
Face Me.
before.
That was more than 11 years ago.
Wow, okay.
Because then those were the funds that were operating as PSVs.
Yes.
The journey started there.
Okay.
Then after some time, it came to the shuttles.
Yes.
Then there were 3L, the small shuttles.
Okay. Yes.
Around 2008, then we incorporated this company,
Yes.
Enna Investments Limited.
Yes.
That's when it was incorporated. We started working with the standard shuttles, the 11-seater shuttles, the year 2010. That's when it started. But then he was operating under trademark of Transline Classic Limited. Still, all the vehicles were his,
Yes.
registered under Enna Investments.
Yes.
So since 2010 up to 2018, he was operating under that trademark of Transline.
Okay.
So 2018, that's when he decided to now have its own trademark,
Yes.
which is Enna Coach.
From the story I can see, it seems like it's been a steady, it's been a steady, been developing steadily. And I'm thinking for me who only has like 2 cars, which are on car hire right now, is it a smooth ride or what do I expect when I'm getting into the transport business?
When you're starting a business,
Yeah.
there's what we call SWOT analysis.
Yeah.
You have to study
Yeah.
the opportunities, the strengths,
Yeah.
the threats, and all those things.
Yes.
Don't expect anything to be that simple.
Okay.
Bonsoir Matatu is not a simple market, but many people out there who have not been in that industry perceive it to be a lucrative industry,
Yes,
where
yes.
you just join and start making money.
Yes.
It's not. So nowadays, it's not.
Yes.
We have so many competitors, so many players in the field.
Yes.
So what makes you stand out is the kind of service you give.
Okay.
And because each and everybody nowadays owns a car. Many people own a car.
Yes.
So you have to get away, you're going to transfer the comfort from their own cars
Yes.
to the public means.
Oh, okay.
So that they opt to use your bus or your shuttle instead of using their cars.
Their cars.
So the kind of service you give is what determines
Yeah.
everything, whether you're going to be in the market or you're not going to be in the market.
How does it take you to add one more bus?
It will be dictated by the demand and
Okay.
also by the market.
Okay.
Demand and also what we have,
Yes.
the financial stability or muscle.
Yeah.
So we don't just add in the name of adding a fleet.
Okay.
it's determined by the demand. Maybe we analyze that, we see maybe like Kisumu route needs another bus, and we are able to buy, or we are able to be financed by a certain bank, then we go in for it, because what we want to make is money. We don't want to please people that we have a lot, maybe a big fleet.
Yes.
We are only working on profit-making business. So it will be dictated by the demand and also the ability to have a bus for that time.
And I think an 11-year journey is, if I gave you another brand today, I know it will make it in the market because you have the experience. But currently, would you point out anything specific, like a challenge that you face on the road? Something that shoots your operational costs over the roof?
You will only have challenges when you're not compliant with the law. The authorities like NTSA, the traffic, and other regulating authorities. You have proper training to your staff, those are the drivers and the crew, because otherwise you lose customers.
Yes.
If a customer is mishandled on the way, however much I treated that customer in the office,
yes,
you will not want to have a next experience with Enna.
Yes.
So if he or she is given a good service, anytime she or he thinks of traveling, Enna would be the first option.
Yes.
So you have to train your crew on how they're going to deliver this service.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, I've traveled in buses before, and probably I want to maybe compliment or complain.
Yeah.
And at times I'm seeing you put a number. If you want, you can SMS your. Do you get to see this firsthand, or someone brings this review to you?
Personally, I have always get that information firsthand.
Okay.
It's social media, because nowadays many people make complaints on social media.
Yeah.
So I have the access to the social media platforms where I see the complaints, and anytime I see the complaint, I'll always rate it with the people who are relevant. I have the general manager who are asking maybe to follow up on some issues.
Yeah.
But any information we get from our clients, we treat it as a correct information until it's proved otherwise.
We have high and low seasons, I suppose. But your price remains almost the same, I'd assume, or does it change?
It doesn't change, because we want to have, we want to identify our customers.
Yes.
You know, you don't have to operate to recover. Maybe when it's low, you come low. When it's high, you go low, high. So you want to target a standard market. You set a standard fare, and it remains there. So those people who travel with you, be it it's high season, they know they are paying 800. Be it it's low season, when other maybe operators are using 400, 500, they still know that they have to use Enna.
Enna. Okay. I've really learned a lot.
Yeah.
From what I've seen, from what I've heard, I think I'd say I'm an infant with my small business, but I'm looking at something like this and meeting you. I know it wouldn't happen any other day, but I'm really thankful for your time and for sharing this information.
What I can tell you, anything doesn't start big.
Okay.
Yeah, you have to start small. I told you the company started with a pickup.
Yes.
A Face Me pickup.
Yeah.
So you have to start somewhere.
Yeah.
And with vision and the dedication, then you can grow to the heights that you want.
Okay.
For us, we are saying maybe in 2030 we will be flying.
Oh yes.
And we focus into that.
Yes.
So we want to have an air maybe somewhere. If we cannot have our own, then we can franchise with some airlines to have our brand somewhere. So that's our vision.
Okay.
Yeah. So also, if your vision is to have maybe one time a bus company, it's possible. It's possible. Nowadays, capital doesn't matter a lot.
Okay.
It's idea and the business plan, because we have so many institutions which are ready to fund you. If you have a good business plan that specs itself that it can work.
Okay.
So it's just to be focused.
A nice meeting with the CEO of Enna coaches, and we had a very inspirational meeting. And what I'm taking home from that meeting is that you don't really need to focus when you're starting a business. You don't really need to focus on capital. You actually need to have a vision. And so what I'm going to implement from here on is I need to come up with manuals, standard operating procedures, and if I put this in my business as the way the CEO of Enna buses has told me, then I think things will be looking up real quick, real soon.
Thank you so much for having watched the show. Hope you've learned a thing or two from the conversation between Richard and Abdi. And right now you can either go out to either start or grow your transport business. You can either go start with your car hire service, you can start your Matri business, whichever it is. Please follow up the conversation on social media. The handles are running here below the screen. And also remember each and every Wednesday to grab a copy of The Standard to read the Hustle magazine, where I'll be writing the Business Coach column. My name is Ian Dennis, and this has been The Business Coach, where we help entrepreneurs better their business.